everybody. I'm Jann Scott. Welcome to the big show. Yeah, it's our first comedy TV special right here in Boulder. We have 8 comics who are out on the circuit all over the city. Actually, all over Denver, Boulder, the whole Los Angeles, every place. And you know what else? While the Aspen Festival is going on, we decided to have a Boulder Festival here on a snowy night. No calls tonight. First comic up is a Boulder native. He has performed at comedy clubs from Alaska to Florida. He'll be at Comedy Works in Denver this Saturday and Sunday night. Please welcome Hippieman.
All right. Well, wow, do you guys hear that music or is it just me? I think I'm having a flashback and it's audio. Anyway, I'm from Boulder originally, and I was raised by hippies. My mom sent me to school every day with a Jimi Hendrix lunchbox, and all the kids made fun of me until they tried one of my brownies. And then, let's just say I could pretty much trade my lunch for anything after that, man. I was driving a GTO to school in the 5th grade, so that was cool. And I have to say, too, here's some good news. I recently won the Pillsbury Bake-Off with my recipe for brownies, and then I won the Great American Chili Cook-Off with my recipe for brownies. So, I'm just saying, 2 of those brownies would have wrapped up that whole Iraqi thing in like 2 days, That guy would have come out of the desert and said, man, I'll tell you where all the stuff is. Just give me a bottle of water. I have got some ass-kicking cotton mouth. I call it Operation Bong Hit. It's, Speaking of Saddam Hussein, they captured him a couple months ago, and I really wasn't paying attention because I'm Hippieman, I came home, put on the TV, and they had that whole thing with Saddam Hussein, and I looked at the television, and I'm like, wow, Jerry Garcia's alive, man, I have never been to a dead show like this, where a lice check, and they put a thing in your mouth there to check your teeth, I guess, but I don't know. But and they said that he's living in a 6x8 hole, and I'm thinking, wow, I am paying $750 a month for that in Boulder. That's a garden-level apartment where I'm from. And speaking of bottles of water, which I was kind of a little while ago, bottles of water have nutritional value charts on them, which I think is really weird, A whole lot of zeros on that chart, that's all I'm saying there. I mean, if your water has protein in it, chances are you're not drinking water. You're drinking sea monkeys, pretty much, I guess. I almost went a different way with that joke, but then I remembered I was on TV. So, yeah. Even though it is cable access, even Hippieman has limitations, I guess. But here's something I like to do for fun. I'll run out of a barber shop and go, don't go in there. Yeah. I'll tell you, there's nothing worse than a pissed-off barber. They don't give a damn. They'll run with scissors. So that's kind of crazy. And I'm unemployed. I was in the corporate world for a while, which is pretty scary to think of. But I'm unemployed now, and I've been going through a lot of job interviews, And they always ask the same questions over and over again during job interviews, like, how many words can you type a minute? I'm like, well, it depends on the word. I can type the hell out of A, I'll tell you that, boy, You add a couple of more letters, and that really screws up my time. That's all I'm saying there. And I do. Things have gotten so bad, I actually have a paper route now. Once a week, I deliver zigzags to all my friends. Tell you, after a couple stops on that route, you don't care if the papers are hitting the porch anymore, And I don't have health insurance anymore. Well, I do sort of at Safeway. I can go and get my blood pressure checked, and that's pretty much my benefit pack right there. Although I did find a doctor who takes the Safeway club card, so that's cool. He he works in the deli, and wears those weird plastic gloves, so it's kind of one-stop shopping. Hey, I'd like a pound of provolone and a prostate check. Oh, I know, I crossed the line with that prostate joke. All right, so anyway, I've had wow, I'm freaking out. I'm having a flashback. All right, I forgot how to talk, but that happens to Hippieman all the time anyway. I'm funnier when I can't talk. I'm a mime trapped in a box. But no, I've had to undergo a lot of drug tests, and they can test you for drugs by taking a small locket of your hair. Turns out my hair has a street value of $27,000. That's kind of cool. Need to check the old watch. All right, well, I'm going to get going here, but I want to do a quick impression. Do you like impressions? Yeah, play along. It'll go a heck of a lot faster, I'll tell you that. Boy, we'll be home in time to watch the weather. And speaking of the weather, I'd like to sneak into 9 backyard and just scare the hell out of that guy while he's doing the weather. It's like, hey, look what the wind blew in, huh? Boy, guess I don't have to tell you, there's one hell of a lightning storm going on out there. I mean, you don't need to check double Doppler 9 for that. But I like to watch the Weather Channel, have a couple of cocktails. After a while, you forget what you're watching, and that color radar comes on. It's like, damn, there's a green blob attacking Idaho. Yeah. All right, so anyway, I am from Boulder, and I'd like to do a quick impression now of someone from Boulder, Colorado. That's pretty much it. All right. Thanks a lot, you guys. Been a lot of fun.
One of those celebrating always awesome.